Every time the old man went shopping at the supermarket, he was required to remove all his clothing at the exit and was subjected to inspections by over a dozen security guards. In the past, he was a firefighting hero, repeatedly rushing into burning buildings to save countless lives, earning numerous honors during his service. However, a gas explosion left a piece of iron lodged in his spine, impossible to remove. Injured, he was forced to retire from service and return to a humble life. His son is now the CEO of a publicly traded company, but instead of enjoying a leisurely retirement, the old man chose to become a sanitation worker, continuing to contribute to society in his own way. One day, his son called and invited him to attend his engagement party. To show his respect for his future daughter-in-law, the old man carefully dressed in his uniform adorned with medals and headed to the supermarket, excited to prepare a gift for her. What he didn't know was that his future daughter-in-law was a materialistic woman. At that moment, the daughter-in-law was in the supermarket with her best friend, bragging about marrying into a wealthy family and plotting how to impress her future father-in-law to secure her position. She knew that the old man was the only person the CEO truly listened to. As long as she pleased him, the marriage would be a sure thing. Just then, the old man, struggling with farsightedness, accidentally wandered into the women's products section and bumped into the daughter-in-law. Seeing the old man holding a women's product, she immediately frowned in disgust. Despite his explanation that he was picking out a gift for his future daughter-in-law but couldn't read the small print and needed help, she wouldn't listen and instead launched into insults. She mocked his tattered clothes and the odor on him, calling him a filthy beggar and accusing him of ruining business for the supermarket. Faced with her aggression, the old man didn't argue. After purchasing his gift, he was about to leave when the alarm at the exit suddenly went off. The daughter-in-law immediately shouted "Thief!" drawing a crowd. Despite his repeated explanations that he had already paid, she refused to back down, adamant that he had stolen something. The bystanders, noticing his sincerity, suggested he go through security again, but when the alarm went off a second time, everyone in the crowd assumed he was a thief. To prove his innocence, the old man explained that he was a retired firefighter and that the iron lodged in his spine from his firefighting days was what triggered the alarm. However, the daughter-in-law was relentless, calling over a dozen security guards and insisting on a full-body search. Under the gaze of the crowd, the old man reluctantly removed his clothing. When his body, covered in shocking scars, was revealed, everyone fell silent. He explained that these scars were from being burned in fires, pierced by steel rods, and injured in gas explosions. He demonstrated by having the detector scan the scar, and once again, the alarm went off. The onlookers gradually realized the old man wasn't a thief and looked visibly ashamed. Yet the daughter-in-law remained obstinate, escalating her provocation by recording a video and threatening to post it online to humiliate him further. When the old man tried to stop her, she slapped him across the face. She shouted accusations of harassment and called the CEO, crying over the phone that she had encountered a pervert at the supermarket, unaware that the person on the other end was her future father-in-law.